Hi, and welcome to today's practice. Today we'll be doing a little bit of lower body love. So, not strengthening, but stretching, massaging, and just giving our lower body a rest and a reset, and just using our props to help us rest and digest. So, I would recommend having two blocks for today's practice, a bolster and a strap. If you don't have two blocks, one block is fine. And if you don't have a strap, you can use a sarong or a towel, but there's just one thing that you maybe might not be able to do, but no worries. It's like, I'll tell you the other option. And yeah, let's get started by laying on our backs. So just get settled on your back. Keep your props nearby, especially your strap. You can have your feet resting down on the ground or your legs out long in front of you. Just getting comfortable wherever you land. And just start to connect to your breath. Connect to your body. Maybe your eyes draw to close. I invite you to bring your hands to your lower belly. Just observe the warmth of your hands resting there. Start to take some deep breaths into your low belly. And the next time you inhale, walk your feet in towards your hips so that your low back is resting on the earth. And on your next inhale, slide your hands to the tops of your thighs, letting the warmth travel there. And we'll just slowly start to tuck and tilt our pelvis. So not lifting our hips up, but just sending our hips forward and then letting our hips slide back and our pelvis come back. So as your low back closes down onto the earth, press the tops of your thighs away from you. And then as you inhale and make a little arch in your low back, let your hands come back. So exhale, press your hips away and close the gap in your low back. And inhale, slide your hands down, let a little gap open in your low back. A few more times. Exhale, press your thighs away from you. Inhale, come back to center. One or two more times. And then come back to center. You can hug your knees into your chest and slowly rock side to side. Maybe making little circles with your knees. And then bring both of your legs to plant down and take our strap, bring it to on the ball of your left foot. And if you have a strap that has a buckle, make your strap into like a circle. And if you don't, then you'll just be doing the hamstring stretch part of this. So first things first, bring your leg as close as you can, flex and point your foot. Just notice that nice stretch along the backside of your leg. And if you have your circle strap, you can bring the one end of the strap on the back of your head so that you're like in a little head hammock. So if you don't have this, then continue with the hamstring stretch. And if you do, you can just you don't need to use your hands. You can just let your head fall back, bringing your leg a little closer to you. And then you can push your foot away from you. Just letting yourself relax and feel the stretch in the backside of your left leg. And take a full breath wherever you are. If the strap is on your head, take your head down, let your head rest. Bring your leg a little bit closer, and at this point, you can extend your right leg to be long. And as you inhale, open your left leg out to the side. Hi. And you can let your leg hover there for a second, just enjoying this nice open stretch in your inner thighs. And on your next inhale, bring your foot through center, pass the strap off into your left hand, and twist and with a little IT band stretch. So keep your leg straight for a moment. You can open your left arm out to the side. And if you want, you can put the bolster underneath your left leg at this point, or just keep on holding the strap there if that feels okay. Take a full breath in, and then as you exhale, just let your leg fully rest there and come into a twist over to your right for 3 breaths. And on your next inhale, hug your left knee into your chest and rest it down on the mat. We'll switch to the other side, so bring your strap onto the ball of your right foot. Point and flex your foot. Start to notice, take some inventory on your right leg. And if you have your strap circle, bring it to the back of your head. And if you don't, just keep on working with that hamstring stretch, moving your leg accordingly to what feels good. Or if you're in the head hammock, then reach your head back and then press your leg forward. It's also a little bonus neck stretch. But if you don't have the circle strap, then make sure that your head is resting on the earth so you're not straining your neck. And on your next inhale, take your head out of the strap, bring the strap into your right hand. Take a full breath in and bring your foot a little closer, and then, extend your left leg to be long and open your right leg out to the side. Take a full breath in here. As you, on your next inhale, bring your leg through center, pass the baton off to your left hand for that IT band stretch, and twist over to your left, reach your right arm to the side, and hold in that IT band stretch for a little bit. Take a full breath in and exhale, settle into your twist for 3 breaths. And on your next inhale, slowly come back through center, hug both knees into your chest. And then however you would like to get there, slowly roll up to a seat. Not fully a seat, we'll sit with our legs long in front of us. Take your blocks and bring them underneath your thighs. So sit them nice and tall here. You can bring your hands behind you for a second and just, you can sit your hips up a little bit, like move your hips around to see what feels best, but we're just putting our blocks underneath the backs of our legs, and just gently lift one heel up and then the other. Notice what that does for your legs. You can kind of pick your hips up and roll side to side too. See if that gives you a little massage by the blocks. And then fully roll onto your left side so that your left thigh is resting on the block, sorry. Then just slightly move your hips left and right to get a massage there, and then switch over to the other side so you can get a little massage in your right thigh. And then rest your hips back down. Come sit back up, and then let your blocks slide down to go underneath your calves. And then here you can windshield wipe your feet so that the block gives you a little massage in your calves. You can flex and point your toes. Notice how that feels. Just doing whatever feels best. Circle your toes. Rolling little waves in your feet. And then bringing the block farther down. Both blocks down so that the edge of the block is on the arch of your foot. And then press into the balls of your feet as you inhale to lift your heels up, and exhale, lower them down. This is just stretching out the bottoms of our feet. And then take your blocks out from under you. Let your legs go long. You can actually put the blocks underneath your knees, like right underneath your knees, so that your knees are automatically bent without needing to do anything. We'll do some spinal waves. So inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold over your legs and roll back up. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, fold. This time we'll take a full rest here, round your back, and just breathe. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, slowly roll up. Take the blocks out to the side. Roll on. Actually, bring your feet in for a reverse tabletop. And one at a time, bring one foot close to your glute and send your hips forward for that little quad stretch that I really like to do. And then tuck your other foot in and rock forward and back. And then bring both feet in so that you come to sit up on your toes. A little toe sit to stretch out the back of your feet and your quads as well. And then come forward to a tabletop and feel free to roll out your spine here, do any little movements that your body might be wanting to do. And then we'll take our blocks in front of us again, side by side. Actually, maybe we'll go one at a time here. So slowly walk your hips forward so that the block rests underneath your left thigh. No, just kidding. Both thighs. I had to think about that for a second. So not underneath your hips, but just about the middle of your thighs. And lower your chest down. You can bend your knees up. And here we'll rock our feet right and left. Just to feel a little massage in our quads. We can shift our hips forward so that the stretch goes into the muscle that is just above our knees. Ow! Renzo, don't bite me. puppies, am I right? And then gently shift your hips back so that the blocks come just about underneath your hip. So at the top of your, like right about where your hip flexors are. And then once again, you can roll right and left. I'm using my forearms to help me this time. And then gently press back up into a tabletop. We'll come into a pigeon stretch, pigeon pose. So bring your right knee behind your right hand and take your bolster, settle underneath your chest. You can untuck your left toes and keep your blocks nearby if you would like to. You can put a block underneath your right like your right glute, or you can put another block underneath the bolster. Take a full inhale to straighten your back, and then exhale, fold over the bolster to feel that nice stretch in your outer right hip. Take 3 more full breaths here. And on your next inhale, slowly start to press your torso up. And then tuck your left toes to extend your right leg behind you and settle your torso over the bolster to take a little rest on your belly. Hopefully, you feel a nice low back release with your hips hanging off the bolster. On your next inhale, plant your hands, push back up to tabletop. And then if you'd like here, you can do some cat cows or even a downward facing dog just to reset before we go to the other side. Lower your knees down. Bring your left knee behind your left wrist. Untuck your right toes and lift your heart forward to then fold over the bolster. Just taking a pause here to breathe. Take one more full breath here. On your next inhale, slowly rise your chest up to unravel your left leg and settle down on the bolster again. To let your legs just hang off of the back of it so that you feel supported underneath your pelvis. Take a full breath in here. And as you exhale, slowly press up to a child's pose just to round your back for a moment. And on your next inhale, slide the bolster to be horizontal to your mat so that you can slowly settle your hips over the bolster and lay on your belly to take another full rest. Feel your breath press into your bolster and feel your low back and hips rise with breath. Take a full breath in here. And as you exhale, slowly flip over like a pancake so that the bolster still rests beneath your hips. And then just gently lift your legs up to the sky. So make sure that the bolster is situated underneath your hips so that having your legs up in this way isn't too much stress on your body, that it just kind of comes naturally. And then with your strap, if you want, can wrap it 2 times around your legs so that you can rest in legs up the wall without a wall. If you have a wall, then go for it, but the strap helps so that your legs don't like splay out to the side too much and you don't need to use much effort to keep them in. So just stay here for a little bit to let the lactic acid in your legs from whatever soreness life has brought you, whether that be an activity or just sitting down for long periods of time. You can close your eyes here and just fully rest in stillness. Your arms can go up above your head if you want kind of a more of a chest stretch, or down by your side or next to you. Take a full breath in here. And then as you exhale, slowly bend your knees and bring your feet down. There's a few options here. You can do reclined butterfly with the bolster underneath your hips, or extend your legs to be long, or keep your feet planted, just to take a few moments to allow our hips to be elevated. Just taking a few breaths here to feel open in the front side of your body. If your legs are in reclined butterfly, you can let them slowly straighten, or let your knees come back in towards one another. We'll slowly transition into Shavasana, so you can shimmy the bolster under your knees and hug your knees into your chest for a moment. You can put the blocks under your feet as well for even more elevated legs. I will leave you here to take advantage of your full rest. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.